Welcome to the AJ Awesome Show, a show about my favorite things. My name is AJ, and my special guest for this episode is the WLW Tag Team Champions, Moses the Deliverer and Colton Theron Vaught. I hope you like the show! We're here with the new Tag Team Champions, Moses and CTV.
That makes me new. I like that.
Freshly new.
It just happened.
This just happened.
Say that a little bit slower.
This just happened.
Just happened.
Why did you decide to become a wrestler?
I decided to become a wrestler because I'm obsessed with the Hardy Boys. I know that's not normal, but all those fun ladder matches, all that hardcore stuff, it drugged me in. Mo's going to have a different answer. Are you ready? This is why we get along.
I love ladder matches and hardcore matches too.
Since I was born, I've been watching wrestling. Some of my earliest memories of me and my brother sitting down and just watching wrestling, and it really just drew me in when I was a young kid. Like, I couldn't get enough of it. I had all the action figures, all the games, everything. And when the opportunity came to become an actual professional wrestler, I had to jump on it.
What advice would you give a new wrestler?
Ooh, that's a hard one because I'm still a new wrestler. Just never give up and, work your hardest, because it doesn't matter about how much skill you have per se, but if you have the mentality to constantly work hard, you'll succeed no matter what, because there's guys that don't work hard. So that's the thing that'll separate you the most, is working harder than everybody else.
Moses nailed it. More than anything, if I could give a wrestler any advice, it's don't skip. The saying I always say to myself is don't skip Mondays, because that's a free day because everybody hates them. It's all about dedication. You have to show up every single day.
If you could choose to have a superpower, what would you pick?
Super speed. Super speed. Because if you're fast enough, you're basically invisible too. So, I'm going super speed.
I think I'd probably pick teleportation, because in wrestling, you travel a lot. And, those long car rides, I could be able to snap my finger and bam, I'm in the next city, just like that. So I think I'd have to go with that one.
I always feel the exact same way.
You travel so much, bro.
I traveled to Las Vegas, and that drive was...
Just think about it. Say you live on the East Coast and you have a show that's all the way on the West Coast. You could literally wait till 5 minutes before the show's about to start and just, boom, there. What's up, guys? How you doing, It's out of nowhere.
I like that.
Who was your favorite wrestler when you were a kid?
My favorite wrestler was and still is Kurt Angle, because I was also an amateur wrestler when I was younger. So seeing his transition from amateur wrestling into pro wrestling was an amazing thing. And it was also funny. And I like milk. That's one thing we have in common. I like milk. It's good for the bones. I do. I'll just wake up and drink milk. I love milk.
Oh, my gosh. If you give me one, I'm going to say it's got to go with Rey Mysterio or Rob Van Dam. I can't pick between the two. I'm stereotypical. I'm sorry, AJ.
What is your all-time favorite movie?
Oh my gosh. I just watched it. Oh, my. Toy Story. Toy Story 1 through 4. No doubt. Have you ever seen the Toy Stories?
I haven't seen 4 yet, but I've seen the rest of them.
Okay. That's all that matters. You seen 4?
No.
You haven't seen 4. Which one have you seen again?
1, 2, and 3.
You're caught up. You got enough. I like that.
That is a hard one because I love movies. I'll probably have to go with Norbit. It's a movie you probably shouldn't watch till you're a little older. I luckily got to sneak and watch it when I was younger. Well, that's a story for another time, but I probably have to say that one because that's the movie I could probably recite the best.
Mine's Lion King.
Oh, me and you both had Disney. That's why we thrive. AJ.
It's hard because I love Lion King also. That's like almost asking who your favorite wrestler is. You have a lot to pick from, but at the end of the day, you got to boil it down to just one.
What was your favorite match you wrestled and why?
It'd be between my debut and then this match that just happened. The debut, super nervous. Didn't know what I was getting myself into. I was the first one out of the new crop of guys to have my match, so I was like, if I go out there and I don't do good, it's going to put a bad name on the rest of them. But it definitely would be between my debut and then the match that just happened where we won the Tag Team Championships, because that one was really special.
Ooh. I'm going to have to go with this match right here. Just because me and Moses literally came in together. So to share a moment with a brother like that, that's something you can't replace. This is a memory I'll have forever.
What was your best subject in school?
PE. I wasn't good. That's why I'm here. I'm going to go with PE, AJ.
Probably say English. I was pretty good at English, and I don't know, I've always just liked it. It's always been like an interesting subject to me, even though it's something that bores a lot of people, but I've always liked it.
Mine is reading or math. Math is kind of like the exact same as you. It bores a bunch of people, but I enjoy it.
It goes well with you.
I'm not that good at math, so I'm like the opposite of Scott Steiner. He's really good at math, cuts all those math problems in his head. I can't do that.
I'm really good at math for my grade.
Well, I might need you to tutor me then, because I'm not very good at math whatsoever.
I just count to 3. 1, 2, 3, baby.
Who did you wrestle in your first match?
I had the privilege to wrestle Superstar Steve, a veteran of WLW who has been wrestling for a very long time. And let me say this, you do not want to take a chop from that man. He put me through the ringer. My chest was red the next day, and I just wouldn't recommend it.
I'm with it. My first match was against Leland Race. Same as Moses. You do not want to be chopped by that guy. My chest was like beat red for a long time, but I took him. I mean, we went 30 minutes, so I mean, that one was fun for sure.
What is something about you that would surprise people?
I am a pretty decent singer. I used to sing. I know it's kind of cliche. Everybody says, oh, I used to sing back in middle school or whatever, but I was actually on select choir, which is a choir that you have to try out for, and we traveled to a few different choir competitions and stuff like that. But don't ask me to sing right now, because my voice is a little roughed up right now. So if you ask me to sing right now, it might not sound the best.
Sing.
Maybe next time. I don't know.
When the night has come, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. That's all you get, AJ. That's my secret talent, too. I can't actually sing. I can't, AJ. My secret talent is I'm actually more flexible than what people think. I stretch a lot.
Would you rather time travel to the past or to the future, and why?
I would go to the past and collect all them lottery numbers. All the lottery numbers and be so rich, AJ. So rich.
I'll probably travel to the past just so I can learn from some of the older wrestling legends. You know, guys like Lou Thez or Stan Hansen, a bunch of those older guys. And I would really love to pick their brains a little bit because those are some of the legends of business.
Who had the biggest influence on your career?
Kind of going back to the earlier question, I'd probably have to say Kurt Angle because, again, like myself, he was also an amateur wrestler, and he quickly made that transition from amateur to pro wrestling. You were also an amateur wrestler too, AJ?
I was.
Didn't you meet Randy Orton at a tournament?
Yes, I met him.
See, I never got to do anything like that. I never met him at a tournament. I was too busy getting beat up.
He was in a different weight class than me. His son. And actually, that was my first tournament, and it was his son's first tournament also.
Really cool.
So I met Randy Orton on the only tournament he would have gone to.
That's super. Before I came here to the race wrestling academy, it was Ray, because I always watched Ray and Eddie. But after I got here, there's no doubt that Harley had the biggest impact on my career. Yeah, you messed up. But yeah, Harley. That's all I needed, baby. That's all I needed.
Who is Moses in CTV and watching my viewers get to know you?
Moses is a calm, relaxed guy. The viewers should get to know me because before you know it, I might be on their TV screens.
Ooh. And you should get to know Colton Theron Vaught as well because I plan on taking over the combat sports world altogether. But hey, when you get CTV and Mo together, What's it called? Tell him.
Tag Team Gold.
Yes, Mo CTV, baby.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of the AJ Awesome Show. I would like to thank Moses the Deliverer and Colton Theron Vaught for being my special guest. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.